Hey, you geeks! I just finished Brandon Sanderson's The Emperor's Soul. A short book, yet engrossing. This was the first novel I'd read in print in a little over a year. Turning pages and reading actual words, it was like I was a teenager again. Yet this also meant that I missed some of Sanderson's points as I whizzed from page to page. The bite I have on this book is that I don't think I like his theory of magic. The theory that a person's soul can be forged by merely adhering together all of its parts. Even though Sanderson stresses that this process is incredibly difficult and not likely to work, the fact is, spoiler warning, our hero pulls it off, thereby making the impossible possible. As I applauded Rothfuss in The Name of the Wind for having a magic system that distinguished between the parts of things and the wholes of things, I can be annoyed with Sanderson for not making the same distinction. For souls in the real world are less like combustion engines and more like symphonies. While each contain parts, a symphony is always greater than its sum, and its parts aren't interchangeable. Now, an author is free to make his humans different than real ones. If Sanderson wants human souls to be merely the sum of their parts, then so be it. Though I think this undercuts the profoundness of the work, like plot armor or deus ex machina. Instead of considering the Emperor as a real person whose struggles are comparable to our own, the Emperor becomes a carefully exposited character sheet injected into a story. Sanderson relieves himself of an author's normal challenge of turning a character sheet into a believable human, something he usually does very well. But I must withhold judgment. As I said, I may have missed something. This bite certainly needs further rumination before I make a full video on this perceived flaw. Since this book is set in the same world as Elantris, I've cracked open that book on Audible. And now I can't put it down. So, stay tuned for that review in a few weeks.